How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another video. I got a list here on how to identify a evil person. I wrote down about 4 different ways to identify an evil person. And the first, number 1, is when you look them in the eye like any person would, you kind of have this weird, sinister stare in their eyes. And even if you're not super spiritual, you just tell something's off, like their pupils, like their eyes are kind of fucked up like this. And just the way they stare is really fucking weird and creepy. Number 2, they stare and laugh at you before meeting or knowing you. So a narcissist or anyone like that, if you ever been in a school environment, or college, usually you'll have people that don't like you smear campaign your name, and you'll have people just kind of stare at you and just kind of laugh at you. And you never even met them, you never talked to them face to face. They're just looking at you from a distance and just kind of laughing at you. That's a sign of someone that does not have your best interest and is evil. And number 3, you try to get to know them. Let's say you see this person, you've seen them, the first 2 things I said, sinister stare, they stare and laugh at you before meeting you, but you try to approach them and get to know them, but they still mistreat you even if you try to get to know them, even if you treat them with respect. These evil people aren't capable of giving you respect. And number 4, they laugh and find joy seeing animals get hurt. So I don't know if you've seen this, but I don't know if you went to school with anyone that always says, "Oh, I shoot cats when I was a kid," or I always shot squirrels, and I always shot innocent animals, and I hang them in my room. That's different than hunting. I'm not talking about hunting. I respect that. That's a game. But I'm sure people have come across, those weird kids that go to school with talking about oh, we shot all these innocent, fucking baby deer, or I shot a cat that came in my yard, or I wanted to shoot this dog, or they find joy. I've seen in the news of, groups of kids, spray paint this dog, different colors. Just what kind of, person would hurt an innocent animal like that? I honestly don't believe that's human. I think that's something that's a demon. That's not human doing that to an innocent animal. That's the difference, guys. Spiritually, a lot of these people on this planet aren't really, they have a human body, but they have an evil fucked up, spirit. There you have it, signs, how to identify a evil person. And if you identify these things, it'll save you from some heavy shit. Done.